In the morning, we enjoyed the Mariam Mwinyi Walkathon. Thank you for inviting us to help officially launch the Zanzibar chapter of the #WeAreEqual campaign. Meeting fellow First Ladies as we launch the We Are Equal initiative in various countries has been a joy. These experiences reinforce our belief that the needs of our people extend beyond our language and geographical borders. Indeed, we are one people. The campaign has united us as First Ladies around critical thematic areas that are most urgent for our continent: education, health, gender-based violence, and economic empowerment. Women and children are the heart of this campaign's implementation, and we have moved from advocacy to implementation. Her Excellency Mrs. Mariam Mwinyi's focus closely aligns with our Kenyan campaign, which equally prioritizes mothers and children as central to transforming households and the wider community. Ladies and gentlemen, I began working with mothers 15 years ago when I recognized a gap in women's economic empowerment, particularly for those lacking access to formal financing or the means to generate an income to support their families. We established Joyful Women, a table banking-based economic transformation program that enables women to come together to save, borrow loans, start and expand businesses, and utilize the proceeds from these enterprises to repay their loans. This model has reached over 250,000 women, organized into 16,000 groups, and is present in 44 out of 47 counties in Kenya. Previously, economically excluded women have invested in food production, launched businesses, improved their households, and proudly contributed to their families' welfare. However, a woman's joy remains incomplete unless her child is well. Every day, mothers contemplate what their children will eat, but not all women on our continent are fortunate enough to answer that question. As a continent, we face malnutrition and hunger that undermine children's current and future potential. Most recently, the World Bank published the African Pulse Report in 2024, which showed that 7 in 10 children across our continent lack access to pre-primary education. Many 10-year-olds cannot read, limiting their ability to achieve their potential. This statistic is related to hunger, and nations are losing massive gross domestic product, that is GDP, due to the direct cause of threatening malnutrition and lost productivity. In Kenya, we have selected nutrition as the vehicle for driving our campaign. We are working with public primary schools to achieve the country's universal school feeding goal of 10 million school meals by the year 2030. We have opted for a sustainable approach, collaborating with government actors, non-governmental organizations, and development partners to develop the capacity of public primary schools to grow food for their consumption. Under an initiative called Feed One, End Hunger, we involve learners and communities in establishing kitchen gardens at all public primary schools. At the same time, the children will gain an appreciation for food production and the practical skills needed to cultivate food. The first kitchen garden was established at State House, Nairobi, and this model has since expanded to neighboring schools, where learners are actively engaged in food production. We are currently designing partnerships with private sector players, which will see us roll out this tested model to over 2,000 schools in 2025. Mothers are the center of food security. We are working with the Ministry of Agriculture to equip women with agribusiness training to establish kitchen gardens at home. Mabibi na mabwana, Mheshimiwa, tunakutakia kila na heri, una maisha bora nchini Zanzibar, ikistawi na kuwa nguzo ya mabadiliko nchini Zanzibar na kielelezo kwa eneo la Afrika Mashariki. Nikitamatisha, Kenya ni mojawapo wa nchi zitakazoandaa mashindano ya michuano ya kuwania kombe la mataifa ya bara Afrika mnamo mwezi Agosti mwaka huu. Hii ikiwa ni mpango wa pamoja unaoshirikisha Kenya, Uganda na Tanzania. Hatua hii inadhihirisha uwezo wa ushirikiano ambayo unachochea uwezo wa ufungamano. Tunatazamia kuona watu wetu wakizuru nchi hizi tatu na kufurahia vivutio vya aina mbalimbali. Vile vile tunatazamia ongezeko la viwango vya biashara na utalii baina ya nchi zetu. Wakati mmoja Mwalimu Julius Nyerere alisema, pasipo na umoja Afrika haitakuwepo siku za usoni. Katika moyo huo huo, natazamia kushirikiana na wake wengine wa marais kutoka Afrika Mashariki ili kutayarisha mipango ya pamoja itakayowanufaisha watu wetu katika mataifa mbalimbali ya Afrika Mashariki, hasa mipango inayowahusu wanawake na watoto. Bila shaka, sisi wa Kenya tunawaenzi ndugu zetu wa Zanzibar. Asanteni. Mungu awabariki. Mungu aibariki Zanzibar na Mungu ambariki Mama Maria Mwinyi. Asanteni sana.